Hi everyone, I'm Anna. This is my channel Heart and Hobby. I'm so happy to have you here today because we're going to be doing a part 3 to my 2022 bullet journal setup. I have a part 1 and 2. I'm going to link them below for you. And part 3 is basically just 3 more pages that I've included in the beginning of my journal for this year. They include a self-care page, a books of 2022 page, and a favorite recipes of 2022 page. And I'm going to show you how I laid them out. Again, I'm sticking with my theme, let them eat cake, and all baked goods. So I'm super excited. Super cute, lots of fun, cute little drawings and doodles and things like that. And I can't wait to show you. And reminder, don't forget, hit the subscribe button below. Please hit it. I love when you guys subscribe. Also, please comment, say hi. I can't wait to say hi back. I love each and every one of my subscribers. I'm so happy to have you on my channel. So without further ado, let's get started. A quick recap of the 3 pages you can find in part 1. And here we have my self-care page. As you can see, I already drew out in pencil a quick sketch of all the things I wanted to include on this page. And here I am using my 0.3 Copic marker to write out the title of the page, Self-Care. I also used the 0.3 for my cake stand right here. Again, these are just little doodles for decoration on the side. I then switched to my 0.03 Copic marker just because it was really fine. And it's kind of more of the design that I wanted to go with because it was just like a little bit cleaner in my opinion. I think I'm going to keep this page just black and white. I don't think I'm going to add any color, at least for the time being, just to see how I feel about it. I just want to kind of keep it a little bit simple just because it is self-care and there's a lot going on in the page. So I thought that might be the best way to start. And if I do want to add color, then maybe down the road, I'll think about adding some color in. So I'm just doodling in. Again, I put a little plate with a piece of cake. I have a little cake stand. I have some flowers, a croissant, and just some cute little elements at the top to decorate my title for the page. And again, just trying to keep in with my theme of let them eat cake, which I really enjoy. So here I am just coloring in some of the plants just to give it a little bit more detail. I think it's fun to add and doodle as much as you can, just because for me it gives me a little bit of time to just spend doing something I really enjoy, which is drawing, and it just makes the page look cute. So then I went around and I kind of fixed some of the elements, like on the cake stand, added a little bit thicker base. And then I drew in on the self-care, just a couple of thicker lines, and went back and added a little couple of small circles around, like little bubbles, which I thought was a cute little element, and then went back in and colored in self-care. The reason I included this page is because I find self-care very important. I have a 5-month-old baby and I take all the time I can to really make sure I'm doing what is best for me on a daily basis as well. It can be exhausting having a baby. It can be exhausting not having a baby, just working or doing what it takes just to kind of get by day. So it's important to have little reminders of what you can do that makes you feel good. And these are just little things that I like to think of, maybe I'm having a stressful day or I'm tired, which is honestly my life right now. But it's just fun to have a little list, a little gentle reminder of the different things that I could pick up if I have the time and I'm not dealing with my baby, just to kind of make myself feel good. And honestly, it's really important because if you feel good, then you're able to take care of those around you who you love. So you can see now I am taking, again, my 0.03 Copic marker, and I'm just drawing all my little elements of my self-care doodles. So I started with a glass of champagne, music, and then popcorn, calling my mom, a candle. I have a cup of coffee to go, nail polish, paint with a paintbrush, my dog's paw for cuddling BB, a mix stand for baking, magazines, an apple, a sunshine with sunglasses, 2 shopping bags to go shopping, a little letter, and a plant for watering plants, a little face mask, ice cream, and a wave to represent the beach. See, these are all just little elements that I really enjoy, things that will remind me like, okay, what can I pick from this list that's going to help me just kind of like de-stress, take away my anxiety, and just take care of me for a moment. And so I thought it was a really cute idea to have this at the beginning of the bullet journal. And again, this is something you can put anywhere in your journal. You can do it before a month, after a month. It's just kind of a cute little reminder. And also, it's just fun to doodle this stuff. It's good to practice drawing, and I really enjoy it. So I thought this was a fun element to add to my journal this year. So I wrote out what each of these things were. This is for me, but I kind of thought that was fun too, because I got to mix up some of the lettering that I used for each item. And then at the bottom, I wrote out a little quote, which I thought was a really fun element. It says, "Take time to do the things that make your soul happy." And that's such a great quote to kind of keep in mind, especially when the last couple of years have been really intense and really hard on everyone. And then in the corner, I drew a little cup of coffee, a little cappuccino, which I thought was really cute. I actually can't have any dairy right now because I'm breastfeeding and my baby has an allergy to it. So I cannot wait to have a proper cappuccino again when I'm done breastfeeding. I'm really going to look forward to that. And honestly, who doesn't love a cup of coffee with a piece of cake? So here are the next 2 pages that I am including in my bullet journal for 2022. On the left-hand side, I am drawing out my books of 2022. So I'm very hopeful this year that I'm going to be reading as much as I can. This is very hard. Again, as you all know, I have a baby, so my time spent reading is very minimal. I hope that I can read as much as I can. I'm actually going to start listening to audiobooks as well, because I think that's going to be a good way to actually get some reading in when I am doing things around the house, because I just don't have time to sit down and read a full book. Sometimes if he's napping, I'll try to pick one up, but honestly, I'm so busy doing other stuff around the house that it's almost impossible. So I took my Copic 0.5 marker and I drew out the title. I just kind of drew it out in thick lettering, like kind of block lettering. And then I went back through and put little lines in each of the letters. I did horizontal lines in the letters, and then I did vertical in the numbers, except for the 0, I did horizontal just to kind of make it look similar to the O's in books. I thought that was kind of cool. So the next thing that I did was took a yellow Crayola superfine tip marker and drew out yellow lines on every other line on this page. And that was just because when I go to write it in, I will have the chance to be really successful and read tons of books and fill in every single line, or I can just make myself feel really good. And when I just fill in books on the yellow lines, I will feel that much more successful. So I also wanted to mention that my page is definitely inspired by a baker, Baking with Blondie. I'm going to make sure to put her handle down below. Check her out on Instagram. She makes the most adorable real life cakes. And so anyway, when I was making this and I saw the yellow stripes, it totally reminds me of one of the cakes that she makes. And so I thought, why not? This is so cute. And it totally reminded me of her cake. So I'm going to make sure that she knows that she inspired this page for me this year. Then on the top, I just added my frosting, and then I put little sprinkles with my Crayola markers on there. I thought those were really cute. It's like a very happy cake themed page, and it turned out way better than I thought it was going to, but I'm super excited about it. Hopefully I'll read more. On my next page, this is actually going to be my favorite recipes of 2022. I am at home a lot more this year because of the baby and because of the opportunity to be. So I'm actually getting to do a lot more cooking and a lot more experimenting in the kitchen, which I'm really, really loving. I am not a chef by any means, but I love to cook and I love making good meals that my family enjoys. And I can't wait to start making food for my baby. So this year, I thought I would include a favorite recipes of 2022. I actually already made a really delicious recipe of a butternut squash pasta sauce. It was so yummy, and I can't wait to put this on here. So what I did was I just made these little Rolodex index cards, kind of lookalikes on the page. I just outlined each one, and what I'm going to do is I haven't decided if I'm going to write out the full recipe, and I have to write it really small, but I will definitely include maybe just the title of the recipe. You guys can check out my Pinterest page. I link all of my recipes there that I either create myself or am inspired by real chefs who make delicious food. So at the bottom of the page, I put the secret ingredient is always love. Again, keeping with my theme, heart and hobby. I'm always doing everything I do with a little bit of love. So I went back and I took my Tomboy markers and I just colored in the tops of the cards just to kind of keep in theme with like very colorful, playful, lighthearted, baking and like fun theme. So, and like kind of the Marie Antoinette movie where everything is light and cute and pink and pastel-y. So that's my favorite recipes of 2022 page. Very, very simple and so easy to do. I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching today. Thank you for joining me on another fun bullet journal 2022 adventure. These are so much fun. It is my favorite hobby, honestly my favorite pastime. It gives me so much peace and joy. I hope it does the same for you, and I hope that this is valuable to you to show you how you can do something really fun and creative, very simple, not expensive, and just have a little bit of quality you time. Don't forget, I will be revealing my February 2022 monthly layout, as well as the weekly spread and the theme probably at the end of January. So make sure to look out for that. I cannot wait to show you guys. It's gonna be super cute. And I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you so much. I love you all. Have a great day.